Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss the novel summary To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. A little bit about Harper Lee. Harper Lee's full name is Neil Harper Lee, born on April 28, 1926, Monroeville, Alabama. So you can see the setting of the novel is not fictional. Her notable works are Go Set a Watchman and To Kill a Mockingbird. The third point is this novel was published in 1960. It won the Pulitzer Prize in 1961. Now, summary time. To Kill a Mockingbird is set in a fictional town of Maycomb in Alabama. The protagonist is Jean Lewis, popularly known as Scout Finch, of 6 to 9 years old. She lives with her brother, James or Jeremy Finch, and their widowed father, Atticus Finch, who is a prominent lawyer of the town. He is a father as well as teacher who teaches them to be empathetic and various things related to studies. To take care of the children at home, Atticus totally relied on a black cook, Calpurnia. Scout disobeys her because she finds her tyrannical at times and also inclined to James over her. One summer during their vacation, James and Scout meet a boy named Dill, who is from Meridian, visits Maycomb during his summer vacation and stays with his aunt Rachel. Eventually, Dill and Scout become best friends. The trio eventually discovers a spooky house on their street called the Radley Place. The house is owned by Mr. Nathan Radley, whose brother Arthur, nicknamed Boo, has lived there for years without stepping out of the house. Boo Radley is famous for his invisible appearance, who never appears except in the last part of the novel. Children made up stories informed from the gossip of the adults. Boo was mistreated by his father, who once locked him up in a room, and a rumor was spread about Boo that he used to kill his neighbor's pets with scissors. You will understand Boo's character gradually. He is really mysterious or a ghost-like character. While going to school, Scout and Jim find gifts in a knothole of a tree on the Radley property. Dill returns the following summer and the three begin to act out the story of Boo Radley. Atticus resists them to do so by urging the children that they should not judge or prejudice about someone's life. But on Dill's last night's stay in Maycomb, the three sneak onto the Radley property, where Nathan Radley shoots at them. In due course of time, James loses his pants while escaping. When he returns, what he finds? That they already mended and hung over the fence. Vacation ends. Dill returns to his home in Mississippi. Scout and James start going to school. On the first day of school, a teacher named Miss Caroline scolds her. Why? Because she already knew the things, as I have said earlier, her father teaches her. Miss Caroline criticizes her, or in a way, you can say that she got furious. When returning to her home upset, she tells her father he advises her to understand her as she is new in the school. She does not know how to deal with the children. So Scout too has to understand her situation. This is how their school days continue, with finding the surprise gifts into the knothole of the tree at Radley's fence. One day they find sticky gum, ignoring the rumors around them that everything at Radley's place are poisonous. There is this main continuation of Maycomb's racist white community. Atticus agrees to take a stand for the black man named Tom Robinson, who has been accused of raping a white woman. Because of Atticus's stand, his children are subjected by their racialized friends and relatives. Calpurnia, the house cook, takes them to her black community church where the people comfort them. Alexandra, Atticus' sister, comes over in his house to take care of the children during Atticus' absence. In the next summer, Dill, who is supposed to live with his new father in another town, runs away and comes to Maycomb. Tom Robinson's trial begins, and when the accused man is placed in the local jail without any evidence, mob tries to lynch him. Atticus tries to control the situation by facing the mob down the night before the trial. Jim and Scout, who have sneaked out of the house, watch them and soon join their father. Scout recognizes one of the men, and her polite questioning about his son or her classmate shames him into releasing the mob. On the trial day of Tom Robinson, the children sit in the colored balcony. The accusers of him, Mayla Evil and her father, Bob. Bob, who had witnessed Mayla being raped by Tom, and he is the one who caught and accused Tom. When Mayla was asked about her bruises, she says it's all done by Tom. He called her a whore and beat her. Atticus questions her about her wounds, which were inflicted by her father. But at the end, Tom tries to run, but he was shot to death, which shook James' faith in justice entirely. Despite the judgment, Bob Evil believes that he is made a fool by the judge and Atticus. So he seeks to take revenge from Atticus. He menaces Tom's widow, tries to break at Judge's house, and finally attacks on James and Scout while they return from a Halloween party. But Boo Radley saves the children by stabbing Evil at the spot. Boo carries the wounded James to his home. Sheriff, in order to protect Boo from the evil, tripped over a tree root and fell on his own knife. Boo spends time with Scout for a while, then soon he disappears into his house. Scout goes through a self-realization of how lives differ and finally saw the shape of Boo, the real hero. She peers over her father's advice to practice empathy to understand one's situation.